Hi, first grade. Today's question is, what makes a pleasing design? You're going to be thinking about all the elements of art to create a symmetrical butterfly. Symmetrical means it's the same on both sides. Think about color and how you want to use that to aid in making your design pleasing. We're going to pass out some sheets of some actual butterflies, which might give you some ideas for yours. Do you notice anything about these butterflies? Are they warm colored, cool colored? Go ahead and talk to a friend and look at the butterflies. If you're feeling very clever, try sounding out the words and see if you can say the names. Hopefully, you picked up one piece of black paper. What I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and fold it in half and give me a thumbs up. Now, I want you to see this. On the left side is the fold and the right side is the flap. Double check and make sure the fold's on the left and flap is on the right. Give me a thumbs up and I'll check. Now, what you're gonna need is a white crayon, and I want you to watch me first. Please don't reach for your crayons, okay? All right, so I'm drawing kind of like an M, but it's on its side. And I notice my lines aren't straight, they're organic because it's nature, it's a butterfly. You can do your wings however you want, but butterflies tend to have 4 really big wings. So I drew 2 because when we cut it out, it's gonna be symmetrical and it'll be the same on both sides. So here I'm drawing another one. Look, you can do more of a pointy tip. You can do some crazy, beautiful lines down the side. You guys have that butterfly sheet nearby. Think of it symmetrically. It has to be drawn from the fold out because what's going to happen next is I'm going to cut it. Could anyone raise their hand and tell me what's going to happen when I open it again? Yes, it's going to be the same on both sides. So go ahead and watch as I'm cutting. And voila, I can now open it up. And there is my beautiful butterfly shape, and it's symmetrical down the center. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up once you're here. Okay, so now I want you to fold it back. Give me a thumbs up once you folded it. And I want you to watch first. We're gonna cut out some little holes in our butterfly wings. Oh, I know what you're thinking. Oh, poor butterfly. But no, this is where we're going to have the color. Think of these butterflies that we're going to make as kind of like windows. And the color tissue paper is going to be the window pane or the glass. So I'm cutting out little pieces because if I open it up, it'll be the same on both sides. Now I'm going to cut maybe a little circle here. You can do yours however you want. I try to have at least a finger length, inch or so from the edge of the butterfly. Otherwise, you're just going to cut a big old hole and you'll have to start over. But now I want to make another hole and I can't cut. So I'm going to pinch a little bit. This is a trick I learned. Cut just a little bit, just a little hole while it's folded. And then there's enough room for your scissors to cut inside. Oh, so I'm going to go ahead and cut some holes for myself. Let me cut this one right here. I'm being very careful, moving my fingers and moving the paper as I cut for even and nice cuts. So now I can open it up. Voila, we have a butterfly. We're gonna give you a few moments to cut out your butterfly. I know you're ready because you threw away your trash. All right, you guys are gonna be using your glue today. At the very end, don't forget we need to put our names on this with a white crayon. You're gonna decide which side you want to be the back, and you're gonna start gluing on. Now you're gonna notice here, I'm taking the tissue paper, just putting a few little dots, and I'm gluing it from the outside of the hole in, because these pieces of tissue paper are not gonna reach as far as the hole, the gap that you're gonna make. And think of it kind of like the bridge project. You have to put little pieces at a time. Ah, I see where we're going with this. And then I'm just taking a couple dots and see how it's starting to fill it up. Your goal is to fill up those empty spaces with the color tissue paper so that people can kind of see through these, and these are going to really make the light look beautiful as they pass through your amazing butterfly. You can choose what colors. I'm choosing warm colors because I want to do more of a monarch butterfly, those orange ones that you see this time of year. And I'm just going through and I'm adding all my pieces. Take your time. Try not to glue things to the table because that would be really crazy messy. Think about color schemes. Things often look more pleasing to our eye if we use a color scheme. Could it be warm colors? Could it be cool colors? Maybe you just want to do one color that you really like. If you need more tissue paper, it's going to be on the back counter. Please don't feel like you have to rush today. Most people are only going to finish half of their butterfly, so don't feel rushed. It does not have to be done today. I turn it over every now and then to see what it looks like. So here's what it looks like so far. I got a little bit of glue. Don't be messy like me. Now, this is super important, and if you see your neighbor not putting their name on it, then you let them know before we leave today. They need to put their name on it. On the side that you don't want people to see, the crazy messy looking side, is where you need to write your name. You can flip it over and see what it would look like on the other side and see how neat it is. So as you can see, I put my name on the messy side. Once you're done, put this on the drying rack and have an amazing day.